Hi, this is Caleb Hilliard.
And I'm Lawrence Dockery.
And this is your Memphis City Football Club live stream. As Memphis City takes on Chattanooga Football Club in tonight's Wednesday night matchup. Highly awaited matchup, both teams sitting on 1 point so far. Chattanooga's game got canceled last weekend midway through, so the result did not hold. Right now, tonight's match really dictates how the future of either team. Different players, a couple different faces coming out tonight with Shiota and Tatsuma Yuki coming on, both from Japan. And we have Mario Hyman returning. Any thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, it's a big game. It's a big rivalry game. Chattanooga, the Chattahooligans, they're here. They got their big jumbo giant flag out here for all to see. A lot of good camaraderie between the Chattahooligans and the Rogue Squadron out there in the parking lot before the game. Chattanooga is the premier team in the division, in my opinion. They won a championship a couple years ago. I believe they won it last year as well. The game between these two teams last year out at the old stomping grounds for Memphis City Micro Soccer Complex was a classic. I think it finished 3-3 if I'm not mistaken. But it's been a while. No, it's going to be a good game. It's a crucial game. It's a rivalry game. So I expect nothing but the best from both teams tonight.
And Chattanooga played a couple of good opponents earlier in the season, facing MLS opponent in the preseason, Atlanta United, as well as Chivas U23 from Liga MX. So they're seasoned as well. They have a couple of older guys on the team that have been with the team since 2010. So we'll see how that shapes out as far as Memphis' younger team against a more veteran squad for Chattanooga. Memphis' team, though, seems to be fitting into each other more. The chemistry stepping up a little bit in the last couple matches, maybe more so of 2 weeks ago than the Nashville match, as they lost 3-0 last weekend. But looking to rebound here, talked to Keba Dimba earlier in the week. He was confident, talking about Mustafa Wada's injury. The other winger said that seems confident that Wada's going to be playing tonight, so we'll see if Wada is in the starting lineup. I expect him to be. Right now we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at the team and show you a couple videos.
My name's Andrew Forrest. I play centre back. I was born in Scotland near Glasgow. I go to Christian Brothers University right here in Memphis. My favourite player is probably Sergio Ramos, just because he's a centre back and he's probably the best in the world. The most beautiful actress in the world, probably Margot Robbie in Wolf of Wall Street.
My name is Bennett Strutz. My position is a goalkeeper. I was born in Germany, in a small city, and then I moved to Leverkusen. I currently go to Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee. My favorite player is Manuel Neuer, best goalkeeper in the world. My favorite junk food is probably pizza.
My name is Luke Parker. I play center attacking mid. I was born right here in Memphis. I'm currently at East Tennessee State University. I really enjoy Iniesta for Barcelona. I really like Kendrick Lamar's new music, so that's kind of what I'm listening to right now.
My name is Keba Demba. play attacking mid. I was born in Gambia, West Africa. I play at Bethel University. Messi. I listen to Chronics.
Hayden Mays, goalkeeper. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. I play at Division II Mississippi College. Gigi Buffon. Guilty pleasure. I would have to say the classic bench warmers.
My name is Ibrahim Mohammed Nassar. I play multiple positions, center defensive mid, and I can play wing. I was born in Egypt. I currently play at Bethel University in McKinsey, Tennessee. My favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Hamburgers. Hamburgers.
Carried by one. Number 7, John Carrier. Number 23.
All right, then we're back.
Number 21, Jordan Dunn.
So we're just a couple minutes away from kickoff.
Number 0, Pierre Garden. Number 10, Juan Hernandez.
Bennett Stroot starts in goal.
Jacob Lieber.
Newcomer Shiota Nishi in the midfield as well. Newcomers, like I said earlier,
Number 18, Danny Reynolds.
Daniel Fragachin once again in the starting lineup up top.
Daniel Whitehall. Number 6, Jake Young. And number 24, Soren Juszczyk.
Rudder holding down the back line, number 22.
For Memphis City FC. Number 1, in goal, Bennett Stroot.
Mario Hyman looking to sit right above Rudder in that D-mid position.
Blankenship. Number 4, Fernando Moreto. Number 5, Fernando Lisboa. Number 6, Kit Huddleston. Number 7, Danielle.
Chattanooga going with the same lineup that they've been going with for the first 2 games of the season.
Number 10,
Like I said earlier,
number 11, Peyton McMahon.
resulting in 1 point through 2 games.
Number 13, Showtime Nishi. Number 14, Luke Parker. Number 15, Shiva.
See Austin coming back in,
16, Lewis Jones.
lining up a fullback position.
Sumovic. Number 18, Jermaine Steele. Number 19,
Simovic in his first game at fullback as well. Kava Demba up top for Memphis City.
22, Sean Rudder. 24, Victor Hookbo. Number 26, Jao Victor. Number 27,
Englishman Lewis Jones
28,
in the midfield tonight.
Number 21, Tatsuma Yuki.
Like we were hoping, Mustafa Wada, or Taff as he likes to be called, starting up top tonight. And we kick off as the ball's back to Hyman. Back to Hyman. Austin wins the throw in. Defense loses it here early. Austin wins it back. Again, Austin winning possession back. Jones, nice pass upfield, trying to find Fragachin.
It's going to be interesting. Been a nervy first minute or so here for each team. It's going to be interesting to see just kind of feeling each other out a little bit. And you mentioned in the open Mustafa Wada coming off an injury. They said they were confident that he's going to play tonight, and he's out there, but it remains to be seen how useful he's going to be. Granted, we've played all of a minute and a half, so he hasn't had much of a chance to look at the ball yet, but we'll see what happens as the game goes on.
Keep an eye on Wada's form throughout the game. Nishi wins a free kick. Talking to his teammates, said in practice that Shiota shows very good possession. He's very, very, very technical player from what his teammates have said.
And I'm just with his first few touches of the game, you can already tell the way, like his vision, the way he's looking around, the way he's been able to move the ball, even drawing a foul, something as simple as that, drawing a foul inside your own half. Just the way he goes about possessing the ball from what we've seen so far. It's good things to come from Nishi, in my opinion.
Hyman with the ball here. Far side to Rudder. Rudder looking for help. Mario, looks like Mario's playing more back tonight rather than in the midfield role. Good pass, finds Steele. Steele gives it to Keba. Keba looking to spray it through, can't. The same as result as last time for Chattanooga. Memphis building out of the back once more. Near side to Austin. This is back to Jones.
One thing that I wonder how much of a factor is going to play into this game is that if you notice that Bennett Stritz has got the sun directly into his eyes here. He's going to have that problem for probably the entirety of the first half. But if you flip it around, that's not going to be the case for Chattanooga's keepers. By the time we get to the second half, the sun's probably going to be down. So that's something that if Chattanooga's players have their heads in the game 100%, that's something you can try and take advantage of. Just trying to throw stuff at the goalkeeper may be blinded by the sunlight. You never know what happens.
Also, defenders turning around. It's just never good to play against the sun.
But it's all. Everybody in the same field. They're all dealing with it in one way or another. Just don't put yourself in a position where it's going to hurt you.
Asimovic. Player to watch for Chattanooga, scored 2 goals this season. Felipe Antonio, number 89.
Right, good idea there. Just didn't come off quite right. Still ended up with the ball back though.
Jermaine Steele looking to shoot, blocked. Demba gives it back to Simovic on the near far side.
It was good work by Damian Austin there. Even though he got taken out of the play and ended up on the ground, he got back up, kept his head on a swivel, kept playing, got the first halfway decent chance at a game for Memphis City.
Jones over the ball.
Not particularly good service from Jones there on that free kick. Gotta get it up a little bit higher. Give your attacking players a chance.
Nice
to make
cross
the
there
ball.
from Deva.
Well, of course, as soon as they're saying it wasn't good service, they end up coming back. They get the ball back and end up sending a more dangerous chance from the run of play as opposed to from a set piece.
Quick corner there. Oh. Attempt. Not sure if he's trying to cross it in or lob it over the keeper there, but easily saved.
Right into the breadbasket too, I might add. That's see, if you had like I mentioned earlier, the sun in the eyes. If you had flipped it there, that may have been one that had troubled Struth. But as this goalkeeper for Chattanooga didn't have the sun in his eyes, it proved not to be a problem. But this is a good stretch, good last 3 or 4 minutes here for Memphis City as they've gotten the first real couple of chances of this game. Chances, half chances, however you want to describe it. They're putting the pressure on here early, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's positive signs from Memphis City so far, not so much from Chattanooga. Reynolds trying to get it forward to Anderson. Anderson shoots.
Solid defending there, right there. Solid defending from Sean Rudder. Now, fans, you heard me in the open mention the big Chattahooligan flag that the fans from Chattanooga brought. It is causing some problems for us up here in the booth, I might add. You may not be able to tell from the camera. I'm not exactly sure what y'all are looking at, but this flag is, we can't even see the goal through this flag, so you'll just have to bear with us and hope. Well, we'll have to hope. You'll have to bear with us.
Hopefully no goals from Chattanooga.
Well, that goes without saying, though, doesn't it?
Can't see them. So, see as Chattanooga takes the corner here. Service is in. Carried away by Strutz. Cleared out by Austin.
That's good set-piece defending there from Memphis City. They started with the goalkeeper. You know, I mentioned Sean Rudder on the initial deflection that led to the corner. That was good getting back and closing out and preventing a halfway decent scoring chance. Got the defense back, time to set up for a corner kick.
Danston with the ball here for Chattanooga. Passes it far side. Good defense there from Simovic, able to head it out. Jake Young back to his keeper.
Now, it's like a tactical type person. I understand why you play it back to the keeper in that sort of scenario because you got nothing going for it. But as a fan at a game, that is one of the most frustrating things in the world to me is playing it back to the keeper.
Yeah, you don't want to see the keeper getting too many touches. Carrier for Chattanooga. Simovic with the throw in, far side. Trying to find Taft.
Now, and after a good little 3-minute stretch there for Memphis City where they created the bulk of the chances, we've had a solid little 3 or 4 minute stretch of possession here from Chattanooga. That's something Chattanooga's a good enough team where if you give them long stretches of possession, it's going to come back to haunt you. So Memphis City, when possible, try and hold on to the ball, and you got to make the most of your chances at the other end.
Looking for a handball, doesn't get it. He's tackled hard to the ground. Gives a little push.
That's one facet of the game I've noticed here in the last 3 years. Is anytime the ball hits somebody in the chest, everybody starts asking for a handball. If you're a player and you're watching this, please stop doing that. It's irritating to the other players, it's irritating to the referees, and it just makes everybody angry, and the game doesn't flow well. So just because the ball hits somebody in the chest does not make it a handball. Let's stop asking for handballs.
Insight there from referee.
I do what I can.
Young sprays it forward, trying to find Carrier.
That's the second one that they've sent from the right back position and just lobbed a long ball down for Carrier to see if he can run and get onto the end of it. He's come close a couple of times, not so much that time, but the first time he did. And that's something that Memphis City's going to have to. They'd probably be content to let them just keep doing that and letting it keep going out for a goal kick. But if Carrier can get onto the end of one, he's got some speed, and that could cause some problems. So that's something to keep an eye on for the rest of this game.
It's a good matchup with Carrier and Asimovic. Hyman gives away possession. Chattanooga back on the ball. Bad pass there. Chattanooga save it. Asimovic comes up with the interception. Austin trying to find help.
That's not a good turnover there from Austin.
Attempt.
Got lucky.
Too high. Gets under that one.
That's one he should have waited on. He should have gotten a little bit closer into goal, or he should have waited on one. He had 2 or 3 teammates coming up in support. You got to lay that off, or you got to at least make the goalkeeper make a save out of that. You can't put that into the football uprights. But that was Damian Austin got caught cheating up. He overran the play and had to scramble to get back. Didn't get back. Just ended up getting lucky.
Strutz long ball, finding Asimovic. Foul called. Too much aggression from David Perez for Chattanooga.
That's 3 or 4 interesting little fouls there on Chattanooga. They're hard fouls, but they're not overly hard fouls. I'm wondering at what point. I mean, it's early in the game yet. I wonder at what point the referee's going to start pulling the yellow card out and showing some cautions to some people.
Caba can't get anything going there. Chattanooga have possession once more.
And we've seen from Chattanooga's forwards that when the Memphis defenders have the ball, they're pressing, they're trying to win the ball back. And what we've seen from Memphis is that they seem to be more content to let Chattanooga possess the ball and let the game come to them as opposed to pressing and trying to win the ball back in the offensive half of the field.
Ref calls a free kick for Chattanooga.
It's a dangerous position, about 25, 30 yards out. Luckily, the sun seems to have dipped behind a cloud here temporarily, so sun not going to be an issue here for Bennett Strutz, but still got to mark up, still got to clear the ball away in this situation.
Bennett Strutz directing traffic, getting his team set.
Only 2 in the wall for Memphis City.
Curling effort.
That was a dangerous looking ball. Good header away. Much better. That was a much better free kick opportunity than the one Memphis had at the other end a little while ago.
Nice curling delivery, but Memphis able to deal with it. Starting out of the back end, hoping to find more possession. Up on 16 minutes to play. Already played so far. Strutz headed out. Memphis City throw in. Far side, about midfield. Asimovic with the throw.
Yeah, there's no reason for that if you're Asimovic. Go where the ball went out, take the throw in, and there's no need to argue with the referee about throw-ins at midfield. That's pointless. You don't gain anything out of it.
And another throw in. healthy jawing chirps from the Memphis fans towards Chattanooga supporters. All in good fun. Mario Hyman's got to be smart.
Yeah, that's what you do in that situation. You don't try and possess. You don't try and do something cute with it. You just get it out, get back, get set up.
And Hyman does just that. Chattanooga with the throw. And Rudder deals with the throw. Use check with the ball, sends it forward. Austin battling it out. Oh. Good defense from Austin on Felipe Antonio. Fragichin trying to flick it forward. Jermaine Steele, that's a foul. Could be a yellow card here.
Yep, there it is. Here it comes.
Use check. They're Chattanooga's main defensive player, probably their best defensive player, in trouble here earlier. Jermaine Steele is down.
That was not a good challenge there from Chattanooga. That's very easy. Assistant referee and referee, very good teamwork there to call that foul. Caution is issued. Get the free kick out of it.
Coach Hoffa Rodriguez looking at Luke Parker on the bench, but Jermaine Steele's going to play on.
He's fine. It's just the initial shock of the contact. You just get up. You'll be fine.
Austin. Jones. In and Steele's effort is going to produce a corner.
Interesting that Memphis only had one or two players forward on that free kick as that ball was sent in, and there was one maroon jersey and about 4 white jerseys surrounding the one red jersey. I mean, that's something that makes you kind of scratch your head a little bit, but you earned a corner kick out of it, so you can get more bodies forward, get another scoring opportunity out of it.
Simovich's corner, too far, trying to find that far post. It's going to be a goal kick for Chattanooga. Use check to Danston. Jones wins possession back from Memphis. Loses it there just as he wins it. Rudder. Fragichin looking for the foul. Austin trying to press forward. Finds Kaba. Kaba, good touch, able to retain possession.
And if that ball had been played right, been played in just the right spot at that particular moment just now, Damian Austin could have been on goal as he was behind the defense. Chattanooga's defense kind of fell asleep on that one a little bit, but the ball went out of bounds. So no harm, no foul for Chattanooga.
Hyman heads it to Taft. Taft misses his touch.
Oh, that's a nice flick.
Hyman trying to deal with it, and Rudder, great tackle. Maybe one of the best tackles so far this season from Rudder there.
That's
stop a goal.
So far tonight, when the Memphis City back line's been called into action, when they've been called on to make a play, they've done so. I don't think Bennett Struess has had to make a save just yet, and there was a corner kick where he punched the ball out. But for the most part, it's been a good showing by the Memphis City back line. That was a good little scoring chance there for Chattanooga, and Memphis City able to snuff it out.
Steele here with a chance, looking for help. Finds it in Asimovich, far side. Asimovich trying to cross it in. Good defense from Chattanooga. So they win a goal kick. Short kick. Chattanooga look happy to play in their own half right now. Pass too long. It's going to be a throw in for Memphis City Football Club. Austin, long throw in, finds Fragichen. What can he do with it? Hard push from Danston. Fragichen
And you
responds.
get called for the retaliation. That's stupid. You didn't get caught. You thought you got fouled, and then you pulled the dude's jersey. That's not smart.
Referee telling Fragichen, I understand that was rough. We're looking for it, but can't pull on the jersey. And Chattanooga trying to get something started.
Aside from that one chance they had just a minute ago, most of Chattanooga's best chances have been coming down the left-hand side and trying to get in. They've played a couple of long balls down the right-hand side to John Carrier, and he's got some speed, and he hadn't really been able to get on to many of them. He had that lovely flick just a minute ago, but that was coming down the middle of the field. Most Chattanooga's success has come on this side of the field. I'm not sure why they don't keep going back to that well.
Soft foul given there. Jermaine Steele commits the foul. Asimovich shoved down by Carrier. Carrier not happy. Thinks he might have tripped on his own self, but it was Carrier that shoved him down clearly.
Yeah, I find it, I don't know that funny is the right word, but interesting, I guess, is that the one of the only ones that Carrier's been able to actually get onto the end to is only because he managed to throw somebody down and get him out of the way.
Stroot. Throw in, far side, Asimovich with the throw. Watch for Chattanooga players running on that right side. Rudder defense on Carrier, trying not to get a corner kick, and he wins a throw in. Carrier going to take the throw in, it looks like, for Chattanooga.
These can be dangerous though. If you've got a guy who can lob the ball into the box from a long way out, that basically amounts to a corner kick. They don't try to do that, so nothing to worry about.
If you're watching the Europa League final today, the Manchester United got their first goal off of a throw-in. Just throw in, get about the same position, and found the open man at the top of the box via one more pass, and Paul Pogba puts it home. Austin, get it forward quickly. Steele. Oh, good look. Looking to get Taft, number 9 for Memphis City, started. Shiota coming in, almost a clean foul there, but
that's the first time we've said his name in a while. He got some good touches in early in the game, but he's just kind of been taken out of it here. The first time we said his name in probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, Memphis not enjoying the possession that they had earlier in the game, and Antonio can't get on the end of it. Mario Hyman, good defense, wins the goal kick.
But now you see Chattanooga. They're starting to take over the game a little bit. They're starting to create more chances. This is Bennett Stroot's been called into action a couple of times. They keep goal kicks keep piling up. The possession's building up. Haven't had a decent chance for Memphis City at the other end in a little while. Gotta reverse that if you want to stay in this game.
This is the first real effort from Taft. Oh, good touch there from Keba. Keba Dimba, good individual effort. Jermaine Steele, trying to find the man on the far post. Good idea.
That's a good, excellent play over there by Keba Demba. That's a perfect example of why you don't give up on the play, because he could very easily could have let that go out for a goal kick. Instead, kept fighting, and Memphis got a half decent chance at it.
Good tackle there from Shiota, almost wins possession. Back from Memphis City. Another good tackle. Let's see if
he's got to be careful. That's already 2. Referee's going to have a word with him, just saying, relax, calm it down. That's 2 hard fouls in the last minute and a half. You want to reel it in a little bit.
Not sure if Shiota got all of that. He's taking English classes right now. Talked to him earlier this week, and you could definitely tell.
Soccer's a universal language, though. It's just when you've committed a foul and the referee comes over, you know what the referee's like, relax.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the cards all speak, the yellow and the red cards, they all speak the same language, so.
Jones back to Austin. Keba decides to reload. Stroots gives it to Hyndman. Damian Austin going forward. Main Steel looking to find a Semovich.
Oh, almost could. Oh, man, if he'd gotten onto the end of that, that was a very good ball. He just couldn't get onto the end of it. No final product.
Back-to-back good efforts, though, from long balls from Memphis City. Hyman has got to be smart once more. Ref says, you touched it last.
Not sure what the Chattanooga player is arguing. I think he's wanting a caution there for. I think he wanted a caution on Mario Hyman, which just be quiet and play the game. You got to throw in. They're already mad about that. Don't ask for cautions for other players for ticky-tack stuff like that. Just shut your mouth and play the game.
Danny Reynolds, number 18 for Chattanooga, seems like a fiery player. So he had some words with Austin about 2 minutes into the game, and there's been some pushing and shoving. Be interesting to see him going forward and how he reacts. As Austin is somebody that can get in your head with his aggression, overall pace, attempt.
That's probably the best look of the night for anybody. That's you're just on the half volley. That's about as good as a chance as you're going to get coming in from the side on a half volley quite like that. It didn't end up making Bennett Stroots make a save, but you still got, you got a chance in the direction of goal. Had a half chance. That's like I said, Chattanooga, they're putting the pressure on. They're starting to mount up and starting to add up. At some point, the dam is going to break, and if you're Memphis City, you really would like to make sure that doesn't happen.
Austin trying to get an attack started.
That's
forward
nice 1-2 right there.
Keba.
Oh, wow, if he just kept going across it, he had somebody open in the middle.
Steele finds him. Steele keeps it going. Looking for help. Keba sends the ball in. Too far, but Asimovich able to get on it.
Yeah, Jermaine Steele, that's one you got to pull the trigger on that one, man. You just when you get about a yard or two inside the 18 and you don't have anybody within 3 yards, you just let fire. Just let rock and fire, let it rip.
Jermaine Steele, heavy touch. It's going to be a goal kick.
Because that's one of those plays. That's a shot. You're inside the 18. If you don't score, that's fine. That's something you can live with. What you don't want is to either A, have a scoring opportunity and not shoot the ball, or not have a scoring opportunity and shoot the ball from 35 yards out. That would have been the perfect spot to just let it go, and he didn't do it.
Chattanooga building out of the back like they have just about every possession this game. Danston finds Carrier.
Carrier all the way over on this side of the field. Don't know if there's been some sort of tactical switch up from Chattanooga. But he's their fastest player, and all the success was coming on this side of the field, so you throw your fastest player from the wrong side to the right side, and good things might happen.
Deuce check. To Brooks. Brooks wins a free kick for Chattanooga.
Yeah, you need the ball's still rolling. You can't take a free kick while the ball's still rolling, even if it's a quick restart.
Brooks, far side. Good defense from Rudder, staying on top of it. Don't let him get top side. And it's a decent
good save.
chance. Good save from Strutz.
Backline stepped a little bit late there, kind of fell asleep at the wheel. Luckily, Bennett Strutz was at the helm and ready.
And there's almost a goal as the ball's just sprayed wide of the far post. Good crossing, good chance for Chattanooga.
That's two high-quality chances there for Chattanooga, and both times the Memphis backline was a little bit slow. They were a step slower than Chattanooga's forwards. That's got to get that cleaned up.
Heavy pass from Shiota, and Rudder sends it forward. Brooks back on it.
That was a nice looking little sequence there from Chattanooga. I was about ready to say they're getting ready they're starting to carve the midfield and the back line of Memphis City up. Again, most of the chances here and most of the possession, you know, that comes with the territory. But they're really asserting their will. They're asserting themselves. They're imposing themselves and their will on this game. And Memphis City's got to figure out a way to counter that, or they're going to be in trouble. They've just had two golden opportunities. Luckily, Strutz was there for both of them. That's not always going to end up happening. And then to give away a free kick 30 yards from goal, this is danger territory right here.
Some more half to play. The score tied right now at 0-0. Nice cross.
Not sure whether the backline didn't step on that one either. There's a free runner in the box. And again, lucky that he couldn't get a touch to it, because that was Bennett Strutz was just kind of stranded on his goal line there, and there wasn't going to be anybody able to do anything about that one.
Nishi trying to press forward. Fragichin at the best touch, and
Nishi just pulled up a little bit lame, having to stop quick on a dime on the turf.
Kaba trying to get a tackle in, and once again the ball goes wide of the post. It's going to be a goal kick.
I think Memphis is running out of gas a little bit. There's about 10-11 minutes till halftime. Memphis really needs to get into halftime tied at 0-0, because if that goal comes before halftime, that's going to require some serious second half adjustments, because we've seen here in the last 5 or 10 minutes Chattanooga really start to take over this game.
Strutz going far side, trying to get Taff going. Here's Taff with the ball. Asimovich trying to find Fragichin, and Taff trying to keep it in bounds. Ball stays in bounds to Asimovich. Lewis Jones to Austin. Rudder and Hyman in the back. Hyman looking for help. Nishi shoved down hard. This looked like a strong leg to the back.
That was a two-hander in the back. I might have given a caution on that one, but Chattanooga's done a good job of taking Nishi out of the game. He's been able, on those the first couple of times he was able to get touches on the ball. He was able to make a little bit of a difference and get the ball upfield. He had some slick passing, but he's been pretty much taken out of the game since then. And hard fouls like that are going to do that.
Austin with the throw in, near side. Finds Kaba. A little bit of a high kick. Chattanooga on the counter, trying to find Antonio. Austin playing defense, and Antonio looking for the cross. Good defense from Austin.
That's very good. Austin Antonio should have crossed that ball when he had the chance. They had a runner at the far post wide open. He wanted to try and go solo for the glory, and Austin was able to shut him down.
Nishi showing us what he's capable of with that no-look pass. Steal.
Oh, if that ball had been played 5 seconds earlier, that could have been a fantastic opportunity.
Keba Dimba. Oh, that's a foul. It's a definite foul. That's Danny Reynolds, the spark plug for Chattanooga. He's got some words to say to the ref. Good run from Keba Dimba. Good run from Shiota Nishi, and good run from Keba Dimba. Nice little possession. 5 minutes or so. Memphis have rebounded from those goal-scoring opportunities. Chattanooga.
If I'm Memphis, I would try and slow this game down here. I would try and make sure get the most out of this what you can. You might want to kill some time and try and get in the halftime at 0-0, or if you can steal a goal right here, that would be fantastic.
Taff with the effort, hits the wall, wins it back.
He tried to go for goal on that one instead of playing it in, and it wasn't even close. He just went straight. It didn't even hardly get off the ground. I think it hit one of the defenders in the knee.
Rudder's effort saved.
I think that's probably only the second shot on goal so far this evening for Memphis City. We had that one earlier where we weren't sure if it was a cross or was a shot, and it just kind of dropped. I believe I used the phrase right into the breadbasket.
Oh, and he kind of falls over Nishi. Not much she can do. Oh, and there's a card.
Yep. Yeah, that was coming. She just said she warned him once, she warned him twice, she warned him 3 times. Persistent infringement, easy caution.
Rogue Squadron disagrees with the call.
And the Chatta hooligans all have yellow cards out, which is hysterical to me.
Young trying to cross it far side. Dimba onto the cross, and he clears it as far as Danston. Reynolds can't retain possession, or does he? Gets it back and gives it to Danston. Goalkeeper pretty far up here.
Good work there from Fragachan, making them go all the way back. Don't let them, build out from the midfield. Force them to go all the way back to keeper and have to reset.
Danston for Chattanooga getting a lot of touches, number 21 so far this half. Not much success from the Danston-Reynolds combination. Jermaine Steele pressing high. Good interception from Hindman.
That was a vital intercept there from Hyman. That was going to be a score. That was going to be a golden opportunity for Chattanooga if that ball got through.
Austin long throw. Chattanooga win possession back. Far side, crosses in. Headed twice and cleared. Chattanooga loading up again. Getting some touches from their defenders. Danston advancing forward. Austin pass a little hard, but Jermaine Steele gets possession from Memphis and foul. Jermaine Steele's tripped up. It's going to be a free kick. Lewis Jones, primary long free kick taker for Memphis this game. Kit Huddleston, when he's in, is usually the one to take them. Lewis Jones steps up, trying to find Rudder. Rudder trying to win a corner. A little bit aggressive there. Ref blows the whistle.
That's a good challenge there from Austin. That's one he had to get right, and he did get it right, and you threw the ball out.
Ball flung forward, and Memphis City able to reset. Nishi. Austin trying to get Fragichin going. We haven't seen a whole lot of Fragichin in this match so far. Up top, Fragichin starting at striker tonight. Fragichin and Austin. Austin, of course, number 20. Teammates in college. It's going to be a corner.
You know whose name we haven't called since probably the opening kickoff? Mustafa Wada. We
Yeah,
said that was one. We said that's going to be something to keep an eye on, and I don't think he's even been. I don't know if he's gotten a touch on the ball at all, to be perfectly honest.
He had that cross when he was getting pressured on the far side, and he had one more cross. The first one was headed out corner, far side. Goalkeeper able to get on into that.
Yeah, but they were going back
Counter it up.
post, and there wasn't anybody back there. If you're going to go back post, at least have somebody back there. Everybody went near, and the ball just went a little long.
Austin, quick throw in.
Most of the long
Awesome.
balls that Chattanooga has tried to play tonight have all been a touch long. Now, when you're playing it just straight down the field, that hasn't been a problem because they've had John Carrier down there to be able to try and go run onto the end of it. But when they're trying to play them diagonally, they're all going out of bounds. That's something that they may want to work on, is take just a little bit off of it if you want to start playing long balls all over the park.
Simovic. Get the attack started, and now it's back to Hyndman.
Man, if Lewis Jones' touch had been a little bit better there, he didn't have anybody around him. He could have gone for days.
Ooh, hard tackle. Hard tackle, and Shiota wins a free kick. Lewis Jones over the ball. Kind of Wada, and effort's just a little bit long.
We're getting probably within a minute of halftime here. I've liked the response from Memphis City after Chattanooga was really putting the pressure on and getting some outstanding scoring chances. Memphis City buckled down defensively. They've been able to get a little bit more of the ball. They've been able to create a couple of chances at the other end. They've been really able to frustrate Chattanooga, trying to build out from the back, trying to work through the midfield.
Hyndman clears it out. And with time running down in the second half, Chattanooga has a throw in a dangerous area.
See the fourth official indicating to Coach Rafa that they're adding 1 minute.
The last attack of the night for the half for Chattanooga. First half. Young, far side. Gives it to Antonio. Use check. And there's the halftime whistle. As the score is tied 0-0.
Chattanooga FC 0. Memphis City FC.
Memphis City showing light at the beginning and the end of the half with, well, Chattanooga dominating for the majority of the middle period, probably for about 10 minutes there with possession. No goals. Chattanooga had a couple of shots, and so did Memphis, but it's still 0-0 at halftime. And we'll join you after the half.
Ivan Achimovic. Usually midfield winger. I was born in Serbia, Europe. I'm still in college, University of North Georgia. It's like an hour away from Atlanta. I would say Messi. It's the Serbian team back home. It's a Red Star. That's the name.
My name is Kit Huddleston. Usually somewhere on the back line. I prefer left back. I was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. I'd probably have to say Davi Silva. He was a guy that was popular when I was growing up, and he's a lefty like me, so. Playlist right now. I don't know, that song Side to Side by I Love McConan. Sounds pretty good right now.
My name is Victor Hospo. I am a goalkeeper. I was born in Denmark. I play at Christian Brothers University here in Memphis, Tennessee. Say my favorite player is Martin Hansen. He plays for Ingolstadt in Germany. Oh, it's gotta be Corky's. Yes.
My name is Mustafa Wada. Everyone calls me Taff. I play right wing or attacking midfield. I was born in England. I play at Bethel University in Mackenzie. My favorite player is Lionel Messi because he just makes the game look easy. I would say Margot Robbie.
Welcome back. Halftime is wrapping up, and Memphis City takes the field again against Chattanooga. So we saw Luke Parker warming up. See if Memphis makes any changes early in the half.
It was an interesting first half for Memphis City and for Chattanooga, for that matter, as Memphis City had the better of the scoring chances and better of the run of play in the first 10 minutes and about the last 5 to 10 minutes of the half. And in the interim, it was all Chattanooga. Chattanooga had all the chances. They had all the possession. But Memphis City was able to weather the storm. They got into halftime, tied at 0. Second half, anything can happen. Let's see if they can, get off on the right foot, dominate the first 10 minutes of the second half like they did the first 10 minutes of the first half, and then try and extend it beyond that, extend it to 15 and then to 20 and so on.
And just progressing it forward. Not a great pass, but Young able to get on it. Chattanooga keep possession. Danston progressing forward.
That could have been a dangerous ball. That's several times. We've called his name a bunch tonight. That was Damian Austin. That's another outstanding defensive play there by Damian Austin, as Chattanooga could have been in.
Danston crosses it in, but on the ground, John able to get on it.
John Carrier flashing around for Chattanooga hasn't had quite the final touch or been able to quite a finished product yet, but he's been dangerous. He's caused some problems for Memphis City thus far tonight.
Hyman trying to clear it out. Rudder trying to do the same. And Wayne Steele to Taft.
He just took that. I think was that Mustafa Wada that just took the ball off of Jermaine Steele's foot?
Jermaine Steele fell down and Wada picked it up. It might have been a interception, and Soren Juszczyk tackled it away, and Chattanooga start once more. Wada oversteps. Shouldn't be a card or anything.
No, just a talking to. It looks like just kind of a let's not do that again here.
Forward, trying to connect with Reynolds, but Hindman deals with it. Be a throw in far side for Chattanooga. Hyman working hard to win possession back. Can't, and it's flicked forward.
There was so much for Memphis City dominating the first 10 minutes and a half. It's been all Chattanooga. I don't think Memphis has had a touch in the attacking half just yet. And it's taking some last-ditch defensive efforts to avoid excellent scoring chances.
Nishi, good interception.
There's Nishi.
Back to Jones. Pass takes a deflection, unlucky deflection.
See, to me,
Chattanooga wins it back.
To me, Nishi should have kept going with the ball, as he's had a very positive influence whenever he's had the ball at his feet. He kind of played it back, and that's when they ran into trouble. If he'd kept it going forward, who knows what good could have come out of it.
Fragachin trying to head it down.
And it's no coincidence that when Memphis was dominating for the first 10 minutes of the first half, it was Nishi influencing the game in the midfield, making good passes, picking people out, had his head up, saw the field, and then when he didn't get the ball, when he started getting fouled, that's when Chattanooga got into it. He's got good vision, man. I like Nishi. He's going to be a good player for Memphis City, I think.
He's a good chance a second ago for Memphis from a long ball, trying to find Taft. But Chattanooga deals with it. Danston with the ball far side. Back to Juszczyk. Forward, good chance. His carrier shot is saved, great save. Strutz had his legs spread there, but it was able to get down and not let him
close up the 5-hole.
Get nutmegged there. Strutz forward, Danston heads it up. Jermaine Steele fights for possession.
Yep, easy foul call.
Soft whistle, barely heard the whistle. Looks like Jones is going to take the free kick again.
They've had a couple of these in right about the midfield area, and Jones has been able. He's kind of been hit or miss. They've all kind of drifted wide left, like that one just did. Although
Water was able to get on the end of it, and it's going to be a throw in.
And that's the key is. If you can send those balls in from midfield and somebody can get on the end of it, that's not a problem. It's when it just kind of drifts out for a throw or for a goal kick that you wonder what could have been.
Luke Parker, as you can see, warming up down there, retrieving the ball. Jermaine Steele in the box. Tackled out, cleared out. That's a nice little pass there.
It's been a good response here the last probably about 2 minutes here from Memphis City after in the early going of this half. It was all Chattanooga. That's been the way things have played out here so far tonight. It's whenever Chattanooga has tried to run off with it.
Nishi going down, trying to find somebody, crosses it towards the middle, just a little bit far.
Nobody home there, but good for Nishi. He's making things happen. That was a very good run in, a very good cross. You put it into a dangerous area, and as an attack, when you're out on the wing and you cross the ball in, that's all you can do. Put it to where it needs to go and hope somebody's there to make a play.
Jermaine Steele corner, far side. Low cross.
That was not a good corner.
It's going to be a throw in for Memphis City.
Did that ball even get off the ground on the corner?
It's a ground cross. Not an in-the-air cross, it was on the ground. Austin with the throw in. Trying to find Fragachin, he flicks it forward, but out of bounds.
That throw-in was better than the corner, and it leads to another corner. Let's see if Jermaine Steele can redeem himself on this one.
Jermaine Steele, looks like Asimovic is going to take it.
Well, I guess he won't get. I guess Jermaine Steele doesn't get the chance to redeem himself.
Short corner, cross, and Nishi gives it back to Austin. Austin able to get it to Asimovic, back to Hyman. Hyman trying to keep possession.
There's a Chattanooga player down at about midfield.
Doesn't look like Danston's going to get up.
He was down before Memphis tried to take that throw. I don't think this is a time-wasting thing. I think he's legitimately in some pain.
And it's not correction. It's looks like that's Antonio.
Yeah, Felipe Antonio. I think you're right.
Antonio, their leading scorer this year on the ground. Not something that Chattanooga fans or the organization or his teammates want to see, but he's back up. Seems okay. Jermaine Steele trying to make something happen and can't. It's going to be a throw in for Chattanooga, far side.
Correction to our previous announcement. Saturday's game will be against Nashville. Our doubleheader is on June 3rd.
Chattanooga building from the back. Long ball. Rudder able to deal with it, and Chattanooga keep possession. Good interception from Asimovic, but he gives it away. Chattanooga has a chance to get it in the box. Win a corner.
Yeah, that ball was already out. That's good good work down there by Rudder. And again, not giving up on the play, making sure to try and get it out for a throw as opposed to a corner. Couldn't quite get it done, but I like the effort nonetheless. If somebody from Memphis has their head on a swivel, Chattanooga's keeper is about 30 yards out of his goal.
Cross far corner. Chattanooga able to get a head on it. That's loose check, but Memphis City looks like it was the last touch of Memphis City player. It's going to be another corner, this time far side.
That's what the call was. I thought he won the header cleanly and just headed it down. I thought that should have been a goal kick.
Yeah, it looked like it was just
we're all the way up here. We didn't see any possible deflections or anything. There's a reason they don't have the referees up in the box. Looks like the referee's trying to put the kibosh on some pushing and shoving in the goal area.
Strutz trying to get an attack going with Nishi sprinting upfield. Chattanooga.
I like the idea from Strutz. You heard me mention a minute ago that the Chattanooga goalkeeper is way out of his goal. Strutz with his head up found the best player on the field so far on the night for Memphis City and Nishi. If somebody's going to make it happen, it's going to be him. So good thought process there from Bennett Strutz. Had his head up, making sure to get it to Nishi, the best player on the night so far.
Keba Dimba trying to keep it. Chattanooga get the ball back. Nice move from Antonio. It's out of bounds. Be a throw in. Long throw. Jermaine Steele. Long ball to Simovic. He's got Jermaine Steele heading up the field, but good tackle from Young. Simovic.
Good job battling through the physicality there.
Wada. Just out of bounds.
I think the referee called a foul. Interesting.
Good call from the ref. There was a lot of pressure, and they've been all over. Every single time Wada's gotten the ball tonight, Chattanooga players have been grabbing his jersey, kicking at his heels, and the ref finally calls it.
Interesting that she didn't let that play, though, as Wada was... I guess the rationale is that there wasn't really any advantage to be gained there, as he was being forced towards the corner, and there were a couple of defenders there. So I don't have a problem with the foul call. I thought that's all right.
Lewis, short. Chattanooga headed it out. It's going to be a corner kick.
No, the referee signaled a throw in.
It's that flag.
It's the not just the presence of a large Chattahooligan flag, but
it is a corner. Oh no, he's saying it's a throw in.
Referee very clearly signaled throw.
It looked like there's some confusion there from Memphis City players, and Simovic signals, yeah, okay, she said throw.
What we're dealing with here, folks, is there's a very large Chattahooligan flag, the type that you would probably see, marching around in the Civil War, which is kind of cool. But also, there are no corner flags, if you may have not here tonight, so that makes the job of the referees a little bit more difficult.
You should notice Luke Parker in the game for Mustafa Wada. Just came in, and Wada off of an injury. Didn't think he would play the whole game. He doesn't, and he got able to get the ball much tonight. But on his touches, he was able to do something with it.
Solid first half. A little bit of the second half run out there. Just kind of get back into game shape. Make sure the injury's healing up okay. I think that's about the best you could have. Obviously, you'd have loved to have seen him get a goal, but all things considered, not a bad night from Mustafa Wada.
Hope to see more of him this season.
Good feet there from Brennan Strutz. His distribution with his hands has been excellent tonight, but man, when he's had the ball at his feet, there's no worries there. A lot of times you get a goalkeeper with the ball at his feet and you start to get butterflies a little bit, but Good job from Bennett Stroots distributing the ball with his feet tonight, I thought.
I saw Bennett Stroots at tryouts earlier this year, and he wasn't just taking reps as a goalie, he was also taking reps as an outfield player too. So,
well, there you go.
Kind of do it all, yeah.
A jack of all trades.
Danston's pass goes out of bounds, losing possession. Memphis City throw. It's going to be Austin throwing it in. Classic 901 chance from the Rogue Squadron. Stroots. Luke Parker showing his pace. Gets on the end of it, looking for help.
He's got the fresh legs, he's got speed. He could be a difference maker here for Memphis City before Chattanooga makes any changes.
Antonio, good pass.
Oh, what a
forward. Hyndman. Oh, and great tackle by Austin.
Man, Damian Austin has been playing, he has played a whale of a game tonight. That is several key tackles that he's made that have prevented excellent scoring opportunities for Chattanooga.
I talked to a fan during halftime tonight and said that Damian Austin reminded him of Philip Lahm for some of the game tonight, which is a big comparison.
That's a hefty comparison to be making, but he's living up to it.
Oh, nice
so far.
touch. Oh, and just wide. Danny Reynolds rushed it, completely rushed it.
Yeah, look at it. Daniel Whitehall was up there at right about the penalty spot, just hands in his head saying, why did you not pass it to me? Because he didn't have anybody around him.
Nishi playing back in a holding midfield role so far the second half, with Luke Parker taking over that center attack midfield role. Jones to Dimba, and then Austin, good cross, Fragachin. The goalie seemed to think that it was going to just glide out of bounds, but it might have hit the post and
Keeper's lucky there that didn't sneak in, and the keeper's also lucky that he didn't carry it out of bounds with him.
That was close. Close call for Chattanooga. Memphis almost break the goalless tie here tonight at CBHS as the score is 0-0 with about 17 minutes played here in the second half. Nishi wins possession back from Memphis City. That was a good tackle. Asimovich. Has to go with Jones. Jones looking for help. Tackled out. Asimovich. Jermaine Steele trying to flick it on with his head to Fragachin. Fragachin said, good luck. See more of that. Chattanooga look to start out of their back. Luke Parker trying to win back possession. Nishi trying to do the same, but Chattanooga keep it, coming down near side. Check. Antonio coming all the way back for Chattanooga. Young. Use check. Goes all the way to the far side. Trying to flick it forward. Good interception from Hyndman. And Asimovich clears it out. Chattanooga retain possession, and that is blocked out by Austin.
2 changes coming up for Chattanooga. Looks like Jose Ferraz is coming in along with Peter Pearson.
Ferraz, as he likes to be called, Zeca, the Brazilian native from Belo Horizonte. Mario Hyman. Interesting to see Memphis City players warming up. Looks like Blake Lashley. Chattanooga able to deal with it.
Ooh, that was an ugly looking challenge there. I think now the subs are going to come on for Chattanooga now. Looks like Blake Lashley's getting ready to check in for Memphis City.
Blake Lashley, the impact player.
He's a local kid. He's from Olive Branch.
This is David Perez coming out along with Michael Brooks for Chattanooga. Seems like they're going to wait here, make the change for Memphis City. And ball finds Asimovich, not able to control it. Ball spinning, hits the ground, spins out of bounds. They throw in for Carrier and Chattanooga.
And he's Blake Lashley's coming in for Nishi. Nishi's the best player, in my opinion, for Memphis City so far tonight. So Blake Lashley, you got a lot to live up to, bud.
Shota Nishi definitely looked promising tonight in his first game for Memphis City. Austin deals with that attack from Chattanooga. Lashley tries to tackle. Forward by Zeca, his first touch for Chattanooga. Same with Pearson. Pearson sends it in. Austin. It's going to be a corner kick for Chattanooga. Far side. Chattanooga in their positions. Near side. Headed out by Rudder. No goals from either side, and those center back partners have played well tonight. Young and Juszczyk for Chattanooga, but especially Hyman and Rudder. Both have looked good, and a couple times they've been caught off guard. Same with the Chattanooga center backs, but Hyman, first time tonight. Hyman starts at center back for Memphis City and made a couple very vital interceptions, so we'll see how they do going forward in the last 20 minutes or so in this game.
Yeah, for me, star of the show defensively for Memphis City's got to be Damian Austin.
Yeah, Austin, definitely.
We still got a ways to go here before this game gets seen out, but yeah, he's made a number of vital tackles that have broken up very promising Chattanooga attacks.
It's been matched up against their best player for most of the game in Antonio. Juszczyk trying to find Carrier. Asimovich does well. Gives it to Luke Parker. Luke Parker wins the throw-in.
I kind of feel like Carrier hasn't done as well as maybe he should have. I mean, all the speed he's got, and he's obviously a very talented individual. There hasn't been the final product hasn't been there for me.
He hasn't looked that effective. He just seems like a fast guy on the field. who's pretty aggressive. Tries to go forward here for Danston. Heavy touch by Pearson. Hyman's able to get on the end of it and get possession back for Memphis. Luke Parker dispossessed there. Bad pass, and Memphis get possession back, starting with Strutz. Asimovic. Rudder goes all the way back to his keeper. Asimovic trying to keep it in play. Nice from Rudder not to let the Chattanooga advance.
Chattanooga's coach is well. He's settled down now. He was hot for a minute there. Referee was just there had been a foul, and the referee was just letting it play on because Chattanooga still had the ball, had the advantage.
Long throw in. Rudder with the ball, gives it to Asimovic. Steele gives it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Zeka with the throw in.
A little too casual there on that pass from Memphis for my liking.
Loose check. Gets another touch. Pearson comes all the way back for Chattanooga to receive the pass. Far side. Chattanooga keep it in to Antonio. Antonio trying to make something happen. Pearson at midfield. And Jermaine Steele looking to do what he did against Nashville and just pounce on the ball. And go forward unmarked and score a goal. It's done that twice this season. Keba Dimba. Oh, it's going to be a throw in. Can't save it. Keba. And Austin looks to take this free kick. Lewis Jones to Rudder. Rudder, long ball, decent effort, trying to find Fragachan.
I believe that's the first offside call of the night.
Yeah.
For against either team. I don't recall any in the first half. I think that's the first one. That's impressive. Play almost an entire game. We're in like what the 72nd minute here to only
long
have
ball. Carrier showing his speed. See if he can finish it like you were talking about. Passes it along. Memphis City.
It's good defense.
Pressing hard.
Good defense there from the Memphis City players. That's about all Carrier could do, was just kind of lay it off and hope.
Trying to get it forward to Zeka. Bad touch by Zeka. It's going to be a goal kick for Strutz. Score is still tied as both teams trying hard to break the deadlock. Strutz going to go.
Interesting. I think the fourth official is heading down to have a word with a couple of the Memphis players warming up down by where the corner flag should be. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Nashville started out of their own end. Danston with the ball. Zeka, heavy touch, but Chattanooga still have it. Off far side to Reynolds. Reynolds crosses it in. Simovic. Able to clear it out. Lewis Jones. Pearson with the ball. Long ball trying to find Carrier. Asimovic playing defense. Good defense. Asimovic trying to spread it upfield, but it goes back to Chattanooga. Good ball in, good tackle. That's a late call from the ref, but the ref.
I think she had looked at the. I think the assistant referee is the one who called it.
It's a late call, but nevertheless.
I think it was a penalty. It's the only thing that's going to cause problems for anybody is the lateness of the whistle. But the referee has every right to call it late. I believe that was a play where the referee was probably obstructed, but the assistant referee had his flag up, and that's probably what the discussion going on here is.
Whenever you come in from behind, you risk that. It seemed like Rudder got the first touch on the ball, but like you said earlier, we're up here in the booth. Strutz will be tested here.
Memphis City players better be careful. You don't want to pick up a cheap, stupid yellow for mouthing off at the referee. That's not going to make anybody change their mind.
Yeah, the referee definitely not opening up a forum at any points tonight. It's been her way or nothing else. She has not let the players get in much words with her.
Well, I mean, that's how it really should be, if we're going to be honest.
Oh, what a save! What a save! Double save! And it's Rudder who's able to keep it out!
What a sequence. That is a pair of phenomenal saves by Bennett Strutz. Coming up huge. Baron Nishi, Nishi, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to change. You've no longer been the best player on the night.
To not allow the goal there. And it's going to be a yellow card, not sure for who here.
This is not acceptable for Memphis City to mob the referee like that. Let the referee call the game. It's not acceptable for the chat. Like, mobbing the referee like that is unacceptable for anybody. Going back to Bennett Strutz, the excellent save on the penalty, and then the wherewithal to be able to get back and follow the play and make the second stop on the follow-up opportunity, and then for who ended up clearing that ball off the line, because that was a goal. It's Sean Rudder. Man, kudos around to everybody on that one. That was a fantastic defensive goal line stand there, if you will.
Credit Daniel Whitehall for his lackluster penalty kick, as he just kind of tried to get his toe on it and was not the quickest of penalty kicks. Strutz does well, parries it out. And Chattanooga have a free kick after that long discussion.
I think Damian Austin ended up being the only one who picked up a yellow out of that whole to-do down there.
Only one yellow card shown.
Looks like Memphis is getting ready to make another change. Good defending there from Memphis City, and the break could be on here. And referee was going to sort of let the advantage play there, but there was no advantage to be gained from it. I think we're probably going to get a caution out of this. The fourth official was right there, and this was the assistant referee. One of the, I believe the Chattanooga player who made the foul took off. Don't know if we're going to get a caution out of this or not now. Probably.
Matt Ross, the sub, coming on.
And Carrier's been shown the caution for the foul down here a minute ago.
Carrier having some words.
I always have to laugh when players want to argue their cautions. How many times has that ever worked? How many times has the referee gone, you know what, you argued with me, I'm going to take it back?
You got to like the palms up, head turn.
Now, what I have seen happen a number of times is a player get lippy after being shown a caution, then shown a second caution and sent off. Matt Ross coming in, he's very eager to get on, as the fourth officials had to motion him back about 3 times.
It's Lewis Jones who He's worked hard tonight in that midfield role. Had some tough opponents, as Chattanooga does not at all have a weak midfield. Lewis Jones in the last 3 games has been an integral part for Memphis City team. Asimovich.
Matt Ross gets his first touch right like that. How about that?
Gives it to Damian Austin. So you would say after that save that Strutz has shown the best effort of the night for Memphis City?
I would, just because that preserved the scoreline at 0-0, and it wasn't just a save; it was a double save.
It was, yeah.
And you know, if you've been listening, you know, if y'all been watching this whole game, you know, I've been very high on Shota Nishi. You know, he made things happen, but he didn't create a goal or an assist. And Strutz back there, double save, kept the scoreline at 0-0. So, I mean, there's still 10 minutes to play, and maybe a little bit more in this game. So it's a little early to hand out man of the match, but I'll keep Strutz in the back of my mind for when the final whistle sounds.
For me, it's Strutz or Damian Austin so far.
Damian Austin has had an outstanding game. I will say that.
I'd like to see more of Keba Demba, who we haven't said his name a lot tonight, and maybe a little bit more. Blake Lashley just comes on, but a little bit more from Blake Lashley as well. They're able to be spark plugs usually for.
We haven't said Blake Lashley's name hardly at all. He made one defensive challenge. I don't think he's had much of the ball going forward.
Carrier going forward. Not a great cross. Going back to what you said again, Carrier has the speed, but just can't find the technical ability.
The final product is not there. He's what's the old saying? All sizzle, no steak. Yeah. I mean, again, there's still 9 or 10 minutes left to play in this game. I believe it was probably during the most recent World Cup. One of the color commentators was saying, you know, the life of a goalkeeper is you can make every miraculous save for 89 minutes and give up a howler in the 90th minute, whereas you can be a striker and play a horrible game for 89 minutes, but get the winner in the 90th minute and still be the hero.
Yes, very true. Leo DeSmet and Darwin Lom coming on. DeSmet's a midfielder and Lom is a forward. As for Chattanooga, and no changes since Matt Ross from Memphis City. Asimovich, nice move there. Trying to find Fragichin. Fragichin takes it down. Looking for help, finds it. Matt Ross. Keba Demba tries it, blocked by Pearson. Asimovich keeps it. Oh, just not able to keep it in.
And if he'd let it go, that'd have been a Memphis throw as well.
Carrier with the throw in. 2 more players warming up. Looks like that's Charles Blankenship and Diego Gonzalez. Jermaine Steele. Zeka wins possession with the throw. Been a couple of those tonight.
Again, it's a throw in at midfield. I don't know what you have to gain by cheating up 3 yards. Just take the throw in where the ball went out. It's not difficult.
Possession given away. Matt Ross on the ball. And Keba Demba wins it back. Keeps possession for Memphis. Sprays it along to Asimovich. Asimovich trying to connect with Lashley. Charles Blankenship getting the final words from head coach Rodriguez. Jermaine Steele. Oh, and it's over, but he got his foot on it. Shot on goal, or shot not on goal, but shot for over
in the
goal.
area.
Jermaine Steele definitely is one of our better finishers on the team.
Well, that's one I'd mentioned it earlier in their game. I said he needed to start to let fly when he gets close like that. And, you know, I don't have a problem with that shot. It didn't go in, but might as well, right?
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier. It's just you gotta shoot it sometimes. And Fragichin coming out of the game. Blankenship, a midfielder, coming in. So we'll see who comes up. More forward. Looks like Looks like a Simovic coming up. That striker role. Playing a little bit in, maybe a number 9. Hyman's got to be quick.
Oh, that was a vital clearance there.
Stroot's coming all the way out.
And we mean all the way out. He was practically out of bounds.
He's going to get in. Hyman clears it away. A little risky, but it pays off. Bennett Stroot's able to not allow a goal there.
This is going to be a fun last little 5 minutes here.
Long throw in, trying to get to a Simovic. But Chattanooga able to jump on it and win possession back. Reynolds, another cross. Reynolds has sprayed a lot of crosses in, but he's probably only connected on 2. Another one. Ooh. That was probably his most dangerous cross. As Charles Blankenship's first touch is a great little touch to get it out for a...
I think that was almost everybody's heart stopped for a minute here at Tom Nick Stadium. Is that looked like it was goal bound.
Yeah, all it needs is a head on the end of it. Almost got there. Here's a near side free kick for Chattanooga. Just under 5 minutes to play. Long, way too far. Chattanooga, yep, not able to keep it in. It's gonna be a throw in for Memphis far side. Blake Lashley looking for it. Goes a little bit further. Wins it back. Oh, trying to get Luke Parker, who's running upfield, but good interception from Chattanooga. Carrier looking for help. Blankenship, good header out of bounds. Blankenship, a new face on the team this game. Getting his first minutes here tonight. Hyman, he's got to be careful. Clears it well. Rudder headed down. And Rudder clears it well.
You just kind of get the sense that Memphis City's kind of almost holding on here as opposed to trying to see it out. It's not quite desperation mode, but something in the neighborhood.
Yeah, subbing out Fragachin and removing Blankenship down to where Simovic was playing and moving Simovic to the top. It does make you wonder what is going through Coach Rodriguez's head right now, what he wants. Does he want a point or is he pushing for 3?
I'm always a big fan of pushing for 3.
Always hope for 3 points. There still can be a goal here from Memphis City with 3 minutes left. Chattanooga does have a free kick in a dangerous area.
That was a silly foul to give away. There was no reason to do it. I mean, the ball was going out of bounds. No reason to take anybody down there. But that's what happened. Now you got to defend.
Luke Parker, the only man on the wall for Memphis City. Near side, decent effort. Hyman able to head it out.
Look at that swarm, and that should be a foul. Yes, and there it is.
Damian Austin has to get up and adjust his shirt.
Yeah, I think he's lucky to, and yep, that's going to be a caution on Chattanooga for a tactical foul there. Damian Austin, in my opinion, is lucky to still be on because he got up and I think he took a swing at somebody, and that should have been a straight red, and he's already on a yellow.
I didn't see that.
I think I could be wrong. I mean, he got up and then the Chattanooga player went down. That's what I know. But again, as we've said a number of times, we're up here and the referee's down there, so I have faith in the referee's abilities.
Dangerous there.
Now it's Chattanooga the one that needs to hold on and tighten up at the back here real quick towards the end.
Blankenship long throw in. Blankenship trying to win it back. Does not. Rudder showing his physical ability. The whole Memphis bench says it's a Memphis throw in, but it's going to be a throw in for Chattanooga. Zeka on the ball. looking for help. Goes far side. Luke Parker's on carrier. Luke Parker played fullback all year last year for Memphis City. This year, he's been playing more in a midfield role. Showing his ability though as a fullback a second ago. Chattanooga flips on the kick.
I think the fourth official just indicated to somebody that there's going to be 2 minutes added on here. I could be wrong.
Flicked on to Carrier. Carrier looking to get to the top of the box. Here's Pearson with it. Sean Rudder.
Yeah, that ball was already out.
Good defense from Sean Rudder. Sean Rudder been good all game except for that penalty call, which was honestly 50-50. Didn't receive a card on the call, so.
But then he had a vital goal line clearance after Bennett Strutz's double save, so he more than made up for it.
He might not be the most pacey guy on the field, but hardly anybody ever gets in front of Sean Rudder. Danston trying to get it forward. Not the greatest pass, and Memphis City have a throw in far side. Watch Blake Lashley on this far side trying to get forward. Trying to get it forward to Blake Lashley, and Blake Lashley trying to connect. Blankenship. Oh, Blankenship, good idea.
It looked like there might have been a half chance there for a brief moment.
Demba gives it back to Steele, good turn, and that's a clean challenge from Pearson.
No foul there. He was already going down before any contact happened.
Rodriguez, head coach Hoffa, not happy with that call.
Memphis City coaches can wave their arms all they want, but nothing's changing.
Matt Ross, forward. Can't connect with Luke Parker. Keba Demba trying to turn it, as he did just a second ago. Good interception from Damian Austin. Had multiple on the night. Just trying to hit Luke Parker on that near side. No card, but it's going to be a foul. And Zeka comes up and rips the ball out of.
I don't know what Coach Rafa expects the fourth official to do. I don't know why you're yelling at him unless you just like yelling and being, just being generally not cool.
Goes far side.
That was
Keba Demba able to clear it out.
That was not a very good long free kick from Chattanooga, I don't think.
Yeah, not the best ever. Hey, we're in extra time now.
I can't imagine there's too much more left.
Maybe one of the last attacks of the night. Blake Lashley trying to keep it in play. It's gonna be a throw in. Chattanooga. Maybe the last throw of the night as Danston lines up on the far side. Chattanooga players getting set. Long throw in.
Wow, that was a very impressive header.
Decent chance for Chattanooga ball.
That was a very impressive header away by Rudder, and that was a very that shot from Chattanooga that had some steam on it. Although I think from where our vantage point over here, Bennett Strutz didn't seem to be troubled by that shot at all. It's one of those where from our vantage point it looks close, but from where the keeper is, it's going well wide. And that's it.
Ball, and there's the whistle. It's the final score. Scoreless draw between Chattanooga FC and your Memphis City FC. Thank you for watching this live broadcast, and we'll be on this week again this Saturday against Nashville, followed by a doubleheader against Little Rock the next weekend after that. So have a safe drive home. Have a good rest of your week, and we hope to see you back here at Tom Nix Stadium on Saturday, 7 o'clock. Caleb Hilliard signing off.